This video is brought to you by Dr. Kristen R. Bromley's Guitar Method Book Series and Online Music Academy.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kristen Bromley. Welcome to my online academy. It's so great to have you joining me here in these online lessons. This is lesson 26 in this series that is all about jazz guitar. As you know, I love jazz guitar and I'm excited to bring this course to you. We're going into great detail, line upon line, really guaranteed to help you gain the skills you need to play jazz guitar throughout the various eras, through the various styles that we end up doing. And right now, in the foundational part of this course, we're working on things that really started happening in the early eras of jazz, the pre-bebop eras, but then of course have continued through all the eras. They're setting us up, getting us ready when we start working on bebop specifically, things that from the bebop era. And right now, in this lesson, we're going to be working with the minor seventh chords. So far with improvising over minor seventh chords, we have simply used the minor seven arpeggio, and we have two forms that we've been working on with those. Now, in this lesson and the next few lessons, we're going to work on other things that we can use, start getting into our playing over those minor seventh chords. In this lesson specifically, we're going to work on getting 5, 6, and flat 7. So we're adding the 6th to the game. We're getting that sort of passing tone between the 5th and the flatted 7th into our playing, which gives us some more variety and is just great to do. So let's just go ahead and dive in here with it. Now, if you need to learn the minor 7th arpeggio, perhaps you didn't see that lesson, you could check out the previous lesson. It wasn't the one just before this, but back in the course where we started working on minor 7th chords. If you need to, you can check that out here. I also have it up here on the board, the two forms that we've been working on with the minor 7th chords. So we've got the arpeggio there with the dots as normal and the squares around the roots. And so we got our lowest root on the 6th string, lowest root on the 5th string. With the 5th string forms, we know whatever we do on the top string, we can also do on that low string. Now we're getting step 6 in there, and I have the 6 written in with a square around it so you can find it for each of the forms. Let's look at the 6th string form first, and let's go ahead and just do it in C minor. So that means I'm going to put my index finger at the 8th fret on the 6th string, and I've got a C there, and I would have my minor 7th arpeggio right there, just like so. Now if I want to get that 6th in there, it's going to be between the 5th and the flatted 7th. So you can just find steps 5, 6, flat 7, and I went up to the root and come back down to the 5. So down in that lower octave, it starts right here. We have to shift down to do that from 8th position to 7th position to catch the 6th right in that spot. So you can find that one, and then go ahead and take a look at the higher octave where our 5th is on the 8th fret of that 2nd string. So right here we have 5, 6, flat 7 up to that root. Now this might have a familiar ring to it from the dominant 7th chords, except that right now we're in a minor chord. And you can arpeggiate through and then just add that 6th to it. So get comfortable with that 6th string form and then go ahead and look at the 5th string form. So I'm going to demonstrate it there in F. So my index finger is at that 8th fret on the 5th string, and I've got my arpeggio. And then if I add that 6th, then if I start on that 5th, it's in that same fingering place for this form as it is for this one, only one string higher. So you can get comfortable with that, and then find it in the higher octave, which is actually on the top string. We can't go up to the root, but we can go 5, 6, flat 7, and back to that 5. So that's where that one is. And if I arpeggiate through, of course, having done that, we can do that on the low string as well. So if I arpeggiate through and add the 6th, like that. And that would be a great exercise to go through and do even around the circle of force once you've got this down, so it can help you kind of lock in where that pitch is. Meaning that I'd start there on C, play through, add that 6th into the arpeggio, or in with the arpeggio, F and do it there. Then I could go down to B flat and do it there. Go to E flat. And so on and so forth. I could work my way around the circle of force, getting comfortable with finding where that sixth situates in with what we already know, which is that minor seventh arpeggio. Once you kind of are familiar with it, then it's time to start working it with the improvisation. I have a backing track for us. This one's at 121 beats per minute. It's going to go around the circle of force with the minor seventh chords. Now, we've done a lot with the circle of force, but I do have it written up here on the board, C, F, and around, of course, with the arpeggio shapes with that sixth in there. We're going to be at C at that 8th fret, then F at the 8th fret, down to 6th fret for B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, then we're up to G flat, B, E, A, D, G, and C. The backing track is going to give us 8 bars per chord. We can improvise, trying to get some new ideas happening, bringing the 6th and especially the 5-6 flat 7 or the flat 7-6 5 into our melodic ideas. So we're going to go ahead and do that with the backing track. You can play right along with me. As usual, just steal any of the ideas you like. We'll hear and 4 and in the snare drum, and then we'll be in the key of C. I'll help us find our way through it. Like always, this backing track is available on the channel and the Jazz Jam Along backing track playlist. You can find it there. There's also a link in the description below. If it moves a little faster than you want, there is one that goes at 101 beats per minute available as well. Also in the description below, there's a link for that one. So play right along with me. You can steal any of the ideas as you know how that works. We'll just jam along and give it a try, getting this new color coming into our improvisation with the minor seventh chords. Let's do it. So we're in C minor. Now F. B flat. E flat. A flat. D flat. G flat. B. E. A. Okay, awesome. At least I assume it's awesome. Like with all these things, we just keep working at it. So it's great to start getting some new ideas with our minor 7th chords in the next lesson. So lesson 27 in this series, we're going to work on getting the 9th in there and using that 2nd between the flatted 3rd and the root. So we'll work on that together. It'll be great. We're just going to start getting some new ideas happening with our minor 7th chords, which is awesome. So let's do it. Keep at it. These lessons come out on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. We've got other lessons on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays with Technique Tuesdays, Theory Thursdays. And on Saturdays, we've got some blues, rock, pop, folk kind of improv happening. So lots of great things coming out right now. Of course, there's hundreds of lessons already on the channel, so you can check out and just get into whatever you want help with. So keep at it, have fun, take care, and we'll see you again. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. For more in-depth lessons and to progress through a free guitar course, check out my Guitar 101 series on YouTube and my guitar method books, which all come with access to hours of in-depth video lessons. You can find more information about me and my products at KristenBromley.com. Take care.